What's up, everybody? I'm back, man. You guys already know what time it is with this guy right here. I don't talk about it, I stay about it. I keep on pulling it up regardless of what's going on in life. You know what I'm saying? As a reminder, this is a fitness channel with a twist. Today's twist is we're gonna talk a little bit about all the things that I got on my plate, man. You know what I mean? Because it can be overwhelming, but if you let it get the best of you, that's when it's gonna knock you out from your purpose in life. And you can't allow that, people. No matter how rough things may get, trust and believe, at the end of every wild storm is a beautiful horizon. Let that soak in a little bit, people. Just some food for thought. Okay, well, anyways, people, with that being said, if you guys want to get started on your fitness journey, you know what time it is. You guys can hit me up. It's High Power Fitness, high_power_fitness_. Or you could email me at highpowerfitness@yahoo.com. If you're one of them persons that want to get some results, ripped and fit, take a look at me. I'm over a half a century old. You know, I have that blueprint to success, people. Guaranteed to work. 90-day program, you can lose up to 30 pounds of fat and build muscle at the same time. You may not be that person that wants to get ripped and fit. As a matter of fact, I just spoke to an individual that works with the youth. He reached out to me, and he wants to sign up with my program so I could help him improve his overall endurance and stamina, because he deals with a lot of kids at risk. And I'm gonna get this individual to where he needs to be at, because I could understand. I grew up in that type of environment. Okay, some kids are scarred and bruised internally, where they take their anger out on other people. They never had that love. You know what I'm saying? So they lash out. And this individual is actually a person that's a little bit older, and he's finding a hard time keeping up with these juveniles. You know what I mean? And we spoke, like I said, we spoke on the phone, and he's really righteous about helping out the youth. You know what I mean? So I'm extending my hand to him to help him out as well, to get him to where he needs to be at in his fitness journey. You know, and like I said, he's not signing up to get ripped and fit. We're gonna get him healthy. We're gonna start working on his overall endurance, pick up his win again. That way he could you know, interact with these children that need that male role model in their life. Let's put it that way. Because that's what I do right here on my fitness program. I reach out to everybody. I help out everybody. It's my passion. I enjoy doing this. Because when I was younger, I was that person that used to destroy lives. Now I'm trying to help individuals improve their lives. That's my way of giving back, man. You know what I mean? All you guys out there want to do all this stuff, that's all you guys are good for. Wolfing, selling wolf tickets. You know, at the end of the day, I don't need to prove anything to anybody. As long as the people in my circle trust and believe in me, that's what counts. The main people are my family. They see the difference. They know me. My homeboys know me. You know what I mean? They've seen from what I used to be to where I'm at today. You know, unfortunately, a lot of my homeboys that I grew up with are no longer around, you know. And the reason they are no longer around is because of the life that they chose to live, you know. And I was in that same route as well, you know what I mean? I was in that same path, that path of destruction. And like I said, I was rescued. You know what I mean? When I was arrested, I wasn't arrested, I was rescued. You know what I mean? So I came to my senses and told myself, hey, it's either get a life or do life. I mean, it's a no-brainer, people. If you have family out here in this real world that you care about, it's time to step up to the motherfucking plate. Stop talking about it and start being about it. Straight up. There's no other way around it. You feel me? You may not realize what you're doing to yourself, the harm that you do to your body. It brings hurt to the ones that love you. They may not express it because it gets old seeing you do it time after time. But you're destroying them. You're destroying them just as well. That's real talk, man. I apologize, man. This cat loves to ramble. But when I ramble facts, baby. I'm not here putting fucking salsa on anything. I'm going to tell you guys what you need to hear. Not what you want to hear. So, once again, I'm a full-time online fitness coach. If you want to get started on that fitness journey, you know what time it is. I'll help you break them limited beliefs. Why? Because I've done it myself. I'm on my A game today. I'm being the best person that I could be. But I'm going to keep striving for even more because sky is the limit. So, if you want to start working in your overall health, man, like I said, reach out to me. We'll get you going. I'll hook you up with a deal, an offer that you cannot refuse. You know what I'm saying? Because I guarantee you're not going to get these offers from any other coaches. You know, and that's their prerogative. You know what I mean? They don't have to do what I do. You know, I respect what they do. You know, but at the end of the day, this is my program. I do what I want to do. I give out offers that I offer. And ain't nobody could dictate what I do in my program, especially my daily program. Nobody ever is going to dictate that. Even you funny bunnies, you fucking mashikas, you trollos, you no-face case people out there wolfing out the side of your neck. You're never going to change the way this cat runs his thing. I stay who I am. I'm not trying to be somebody that I'm not. What you see is what you get, baby. The same person you see behind this screen is the same person you meet in real life. And trust and believe, man, I ran into individuals and they tell me, hey, you're that guy from YouTube, huh? But you could see a frown behind their face. There's a half smile. More than likely, it was one of them cats that like to talk out the side of their necks. But they really ain't about that. You feel me? Because if anybody's ever out there and they have something that they want to bring to my attention, if they've ever seen something that I put out here on social media, and we've crossed paths, hey, chop it up, man. Talk to me. I talk back. You know what I mean? That's who I am. I interact with everybody. I don't give a fuck what color you are, what you identify as. You come with respect, you're going to get that respect in return. You know what I mean? Because respect is key in life. Straight up. But anyways, people, like I said, man, I got a lot on my plate, man. These past couple weeks have been kind of life-changing, but it was to be expected. And I'm not going to narrow it down to individuals, but I remember during my lowest part in my life, when I was at rock bottom, this particular individual looked out for me, man. Looked out for me and my family. You know, and I will always be forever grateful to this individual. I went away on 3 different occasions, gave back the 3 different numbers to the CDC, to the state. And every time that I was gone, he took care of my family, the shit that I should have been doing. And today, this individual never reached out to me, but it's obvious he needs my assistance. So I'm going to dedicate myself to trying to give back just a fraction of what he did for me during my time. Because there's nothing that I could do for this individual today that could ever repay him for what he's done for me and my family. You know, it's an honor to be able to be here for this individual. You know, and the reason why I'm not going to get into detail about the individual is because you got a lot of straight fucking punks on here that like to do this. You know what I mean? And I honestly believe it's somebody that's locked in their basement or their mommy's garage or something like that, over there all twacked out and shit. You know what I mean? Making them comments. That's why I laugh about it. But you know, from my time doing social media here, I finally learned the way people move out here, the way they get their groove on. You know, there's like organizations, low-key organizations of individuals that like to go and attack certain individuals. They want to see if they get that response. But I could tell you one thing. I was quick to bite back in the day, but not today. You guys see, you fucking funny bunnies, cholos, and mashicas pull up to my motherfucking lives. You guys can't touch this cat. I kill you with kindness. But if you act too stupid, you just get whacked and removed. You know what I'm saying? I don't do it. My moderator does it. I've removed maybe a couple, and the ones that I won't tolerate at all are the ones that try to come on here being racist. That is zero tolerance from my side. Or if you disrespect any of our armed forces, I will not tolerate that. Because if you don't like what goes on here, then bounce, motherfuckers. And take a few people with you that have that same mentality as you. Because of our people, the one that fought for our country, that's why we have the rights to be the way we do and that gives you the fucking right to act like the little fucking chumps that you guys do here on social media. That freedom. Trust and believe. A lot of shit that people get away with here in this country, try doing that in the country that you come from. Ain't popping. The only thing popping there is the motherfucking pill line, people. Straight up. But anyways, people, with that being said, man, I'm the motherfucking Rambler, baby. I'm here to tell you exactly what you need to hear, not what you want to hear. I'm not going to put no motherfucking salsa on the taco, because that's just for the fucking birds. Straight up. You know what I mean? I'm going to keep it real. I'm going to stay doing what I do, reaching out to people, helping people, and the ones that want to do this about me, keep on wolfing, baby, because you never stop this cat. Now, with that being said, a reminder real quick. For that live that I did yesterday, make sure you go in there today and hit that hype button. Like I said in the past, it doesn't allow you to hype it the same day of the live, but the following day, do me that favor, do me that favor. Go over there and just hit that hype button. It would be highly appreciated. As a matter of fact, hit this hype button. Hit the hype button here, share my channel, hit the like and subscribe. And when you do like and subscribe, make sure you go to notifications and change that bell from personal to all. That way you'll be dropped. You will be notified of all the content that I drop. Okay? But once again, people, keep in mind, there's been a lot that's been added to my plate, and this is priority over social media. So if you ever see me missing for a little bit, don't think I'm gone. I'm here. I'm always going to be here. You know what I mean? Especially for my audience that's been supporting me since day one. My channel members, man, unbelievable. I got such a strong audience. I really appreciate it, every last one of you guys. I wish I could remember all your guys' names. I would give you guys all a shout out right now, but I think I could sum it up in one group. Everybody, my day oneers to my current people that are supporting my channel, much love and respect to you, yours, and all the real ones that surround you. Now, with that being said, get up and get yours. Let's do this.